I always thought my family was normal. Nothing perfect, but nothing tragic either. My mom worked a lot, my stepdad didn't say much, and I just kept to myself. It was boring, predictable, safe. Until everything changed on my 16th birthday. It started with a letter. A real one. Not a text, not a DM, not some email. A folded envelope, slid under my bedroom door. There was no name on it. No return address. Just my first name written in handwriting I didn't recognize. I hesitated before opening it. Something felt off. Inside was a single sheet of paper, written in blue ink. Happy birthday. I know you don't know me, but I've never stopped thinking about you. I hope one day you'll want to meet me. Love, Dad. At first, I laughed. I thought it was a prank. A weird joke from someone at school. But the handwriting looked real. The signature looked genuine. My chest tightened. I had never met my real dad. My mom told me he left before I was born, that he didn't care. That he disappeared and never came back. I went to her room, holding the letter. What is this? She stared at the paper, and her face turned pale. She didn't even try to deny it. Just said, "Where did you get that?" I found it under my door. She reached to grab it, but I pulled away. It's nothing, she said quickly. Someone's trying to mess with your head. That night, when she went to sleep, I went looking for answers. I remembered the old attic storage closet, somewhere I hadn't been in years. Buried under piles of winter jackets and dusty boxes, I found something. A plastic bin marked Christmas decor. But inside, it wasn't ornaments. It was letters. Dozens of them. Some unopened. All from the same person. All signed, Love, Dad. He never left. He was trying to reach me this whole time. There were photos, too. A younger version of my mom, holding a baby that looked just like me. And standing beside her was a man I had never seen before, but something in his eyes felt familiar. It was him. I felt sick. My mom lied to me. My whole life. The next morning, I confronted her. Really confronted her. Why did you lie to me? I asked. You told me he left. That he didn't care. She sat down, rubbing her temples like she had a headache. You don't understand what he was like back then. He was a dreamer. No money. No job. I was scared he'd drag us down. But he tried, I said. He wrote you. He sent gifts. You just ignored it. She didn't answer. Just wiped a tear and left the room. I couldn't stay. I had to find him. Using the address from the letter, I searched online. A bookstore came up. Small, local, in a town 4 hours away. I packed a bag and left without telling anyone. When I arrived, it was quiet. The shop was tucked between a coffee house and a thrift store. I walked in, heart pounding. And there he was, behind the counter. Older now, beard a little gray. But it was him. He looked up and just froze. His hand dropped the book he was holding. You're her, he whispered. We talked for hours. He made tea, we sat in the back of the store, and he told me everything. How he begged to be in my life. How my mom blocked his number. How every birthday, he sent a letter just in case she'd change her mind. He showed me a drawer full of returned gifts, a photo album of me he'd made from the few pictures he could find online. Even my kindergarten school photo from Facebook. But then came the twist. He pulled out one final envelope from his drawer. This one's different, he said. I was saving it until you found me. Inside was a DNA report. Not just his, mine too. Sent years ago without my knowledge. I recognized my mom's signature at the bottom of the consent form. Your stepdad isn't just your stepdad. He's your uncle. Your mom's brother. My blood went cold. What? He nodded slowly. When I wouldn't give up custody, she cut me out. Moved in with her brother. Made it seem like he was your father figure. I couldn't breathe. Every memory twisted into something dark. Every moment, every lie, every choice made without me knowing. I stayed the night in a motel. Then 2. Then 4. He didn't push. Just waited. Let me cry, rage, fall apart. Eventually, I went home. My mom was waiting. She didn't yell. She didn't ask where I'd been. She just said, "So you met him?" I nodded. She sat down beside me on the couch. I was scared, that if you met him, you'd realize I wasn't enough. You were enough, I said. But you should have told me the truth. Her eyes filled with tears. I made mistakes. But I did what I thought would protect you. Now, I visit him every few weeks. We're rebuilding what we lost. It's slow. It's not perfect. But it's real. And even though I love my mom, something changed between us. Trust isn't easy to rebuild. Sometimes I think about what could have been. What if she had told me sooner? What if I had grown up with both of them? But now I know the truth. All of it, and that's something no one can take from me again.